It was the last time I can remember us all feeling happy and having fun. It was the last time we were together as a family. My name is Laura, and this is my story. I suppose like most families, we went on a holiday every year. You know, we used to all go out for dinner every night. We stayed in a resort that was catered for families and kids. So during the day, me and my brother would be in the kids club, and my mom and dad would probably be by the pool. And I just remember having the time of my life. Through my teenage years, the relationship with my parents became, I would say, complicated. And she said to me, I have something to tell you. And I was, what could it be? And she told me that her and my dad were going to get a divorce. My dad would drink alcohol and come home and just, you know, he would like be turning off our shows while we were watching them. He would be making strange comments. He would like be at my mom about stuff. I saw other dads when I was growing up, and I knew our relationship was different. I always worried about him. I was always stressed when I didn't hear back from him. I always felt like, you know, his carer in a way, which I suppose looking back is not the way that relationship should be between a father and a child. He was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, manic depression, and schizophrenia. He never, you know, did therapy or anything like that. He just kind of medicated his whole life, and I think that eventually takes its toll. In May 2015, my dad took his own life. I was on my way home from a trip in Malaysia, and I got a call, and that call was, your dad has killed himself. And that was the day, you know, my life and all our lives changed forever. My dad had two sides. He was this logical, you know, comforting father, but he had this other side, and this other side was really, really dark, and it was full of confusion, and I miss the good side. I do miss the good side. It was me, my mom, and my brother against the world. We really became a tight unit. My brother was 20, I was 25. We started to really talk about that and heal from it and look out for each other. My mom started to travel loads. She really came into her own. She started traveling, she got a new job, she was looking after herself a lot. She was just loving life, and that really filtered down to me and my brother. It was nice to see her happy. She deserved that. My mom was never sick. She was, you know, she's an Irish woman. She never went to the doctor. She was never sick. She was complaining that her body was sore. And I just thought she needed yoga. She was walking on Sandymount Beach, and she thought she was having a heart attack. She went to the doctor sent her into Vincent's, and they did a heart murmur, they did scans, and they said, you're fine, you just had a panic attack. And that's very strange for my mom. So we got her in with a consultant on, I'd say it was a Thursday. He straight away within 20 minutes said, I think it's cancer. And by Monday, she had been diagnosed with stage 4 bone and stage 1 colon. We got a plan, and the plan was chemo for 6 months. So that was very tough. You know, she lost her hair. Chemo's very tough on the body. And we got to Christmas, and she got the all clear. Her cancer was gone in her bones. It was gone in the colon as well, to the point where she didn't even need an operation. I knew she was going to be okay. I just knew. I was like, this, of course she is. Like, she's so strong, and this was not going to be the end of the line for her. She was getting worse, which was strange. I was like, okay, we're supposed to be recovering. So one day we brought her back into hospital. We just walked into the front door, and I was like, she's not leaving. We have to manage the pain. And when we walked back in, that was the last time. She never left after that. The cancer had spread to her brain. It had metastasized. I could see she had tumors in her neck. I was wondering what that was. and it was all over her. It was all over her, and she'd been given 6 weeks to live. I could see she was terrified for me and my brother. I could see she was terrified for herself. We cried that day. The next day I came in, and I was like, we've 6 weeks here. Let's make the best of it. She told me at the beginning, she was like, I don't want anyone crying around me. She was like, you had your moment. I'll let Rob have his, and we've 6 weeks here. Like, let's enjoy it. We hung out every single day. We went out for lunches. We went for pizza most nights. She just ate cake every day. She ate it for breakfast. I just knew she was relaxed. She passed one evening at 3 a.m. Me and my brother were there. I could feel she was content. It wasn't a dramatic moment, it was just, she slipped off. The loss of support was so evident with my mom. You know, she was so strong and she supported us right until the bitter end. And I know she's still supporting us from wherever she is. You know, I still miss her today. I would say if you're struggling with your mental health, as we all do, it's very normal to struggle. You need to take it into your own hands and take control of it. What makes your friend upset might not make you upset. We're all very different human beings with different life experiences, and your experience doesn't have to be bad in order for you to go to therapy. I definitely believe it's about daily healthy habits. Our lives are so busy and hectic, but if you sit back and close your eyes and just breathe for a couple of moments and say, you know, today's going to be a good day, no matter what comes at me, I'm going to approach it with gentleness and kindness. I feel like a powerful person now. We can all be in that place if we take control of our mental health.